Welcome back once again. Today we're going to be taking a look at DEBOSCH e-liquids. So this is DEBOSCH Purity Collection Refined Vapor Liquids. Comes in this nice presentation box. This is definitely that they're shooting for high, upscale. They're very complex flavors. What I was thinking about when vaping these flavors is, I was thinking if you're somebody that only likes simple flavors, a fruit, a berry, just strawberry, something like that, and you don't have a more refined palate, then this is probably not your kind of vape. If you're somebody, what it made me think of is when I used to smoke pipes. With pipe tobacco, there is, there's a lot of different flavors. They're much more complex, and you can get different flavors out of them different times as you're smoking a pipe tobacco. That's kind of what this made me think of. These flavors are complex flavors. I feel that they're not an all-day vape. They're the kind of thing you'd want to sit down with at night and enjoy, even after you've been vaping your strawberry all day. This is what you sit down with on the weekend, in the evening, and have a really nice vape where you can sit down and quiet and enjoy the complexity of the flavors and appreciate it like you would wine or liquor. So they're very interesting, very nice. So let's get right into it. This is the way it comes. There's 3 juices in here. Looking at their website, I'll give you a little information. They say on their About page, very nice website, by the way. Kind of looks like a Vanity Fair ad kind of thing. A labor of love. Excellence and quality begins with dedication and attention to detail on every level. We strive to provide our customers with a product that is undoubtedly the highest quality possible. DEBOSCH refines vapor liquids are handcrafted in small batches from the finest quality ingredients. Everything we put into our bottles is certified pharmaceutical grade and sourced only within Canada and the United States. They're a Canadian-based company, I believe. Each batch of liquid is given time to properly steep for a minimum of 3 weeks in temperature-controlled dark room, allowing ingredients to merge into their best possible flavors. These are kind of vapes that I think if they were just made up and sent to you and you didn't steep them, you probably wouldn't enjoy them at all. You'd probably say something's wrong with them. So they're pre-steeped in a dark room and temperature-controlled environment, and that's definitely important so that by the time they get to you, the flavors have been able to merge and become more uniform. Our propylene glycol is 99.9% pure food grade and kosher certified. Our vegetable glycerin is 99.7% pure food grade, kosher satisfied, 100% natural, GMO free. Finally, our nicotine is certified pharmaceutical grade using 99.9% pure nicotine made in the U.S. We use only food and extract manufactured association approved flavoring, which we have audited for diacetyl and other chemicals. I'm not going to try to read those names, okay? So anyway, here we go. These are the 3 flavors of juice by DEBOSCH. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. All right, they come in 3 boxes in here, and they gave me the nice little card here to describe the flavors, so I'm going to use that if my eyesight doesn't fail me as we try each one. All right, so here's the first one, and this one is called Aroma. Aroma, okay? Their description: satisfy your senses with a refreshingly smooth, sweetened vanilla chased with a hint of aromatic, I always say that wrong, aromatic chai. So vanilla with a hint of chai. And that is definitely what I get from it, but we're going to vape it again to refresh my memory. So it comes in these really nice, kind of smoked rectangle bottles. All right, very nice presentation on there. I'm going to be vaping this on my cuboid. All right, on a dripper here, and let's give it a little shake. It's been a few days since I vaped this one. Now, I mean, you definitely get a complex vanilla. You smell vanilla in there, and that chai, you're getting what they say you're getting. Just fresh cotton, so let's let it soak in a bit. More on there. Let's increase that power a little bit. But buttons are locked. Let's try 60 watts. That's about good. Yeah, so again, this is the Aroma, and it is complex vanilla with chai. And you definitely get the merge of the two. If anything, if any of these are all-day vapes, I'd probably say it's this one that you could vape all day. At least for me, I find a more complex flavor is not something I want when I'm driving in the car. I want to appreciate this at night, sitting on the deck in the yard, and or enjoying your living room, maybe even with an actual drink. Aside from that, is what their website seems to portray as a higher class, relaxing, complex vape that you need to sit down and enjoy. I really feel that's what you need to do when enjoying vapes like these. It's not overpowering. It's not a super strong flavor. It's definitely a nice vanilla, and you get the chai at the end, and it's spot on. But it's different than a regular vanilla, where a lot of vanilla vapes, you're getting vanilla. They're just trying to give you, a vanilla vape for people that like vanilla. This is definitely more subtle, but a more complex vanilla that you'd want to appreciate the flavor a little more. That time I got the vanilla and the chai both right at the beginning. It's almost, and again, that's why this is when I vape first made me think like a pipe vape, because it almost changes slightly from vape to vape. I don't know how juice can really do that as much. I think it's not, obviously. The juice is consistent. What's in the bottle is what's in the bottle. But it's more that your senses, because it's a more complex flavor, your senses are picking up on different aspects of the flavor at different times. And I'm sure the temperature you vape it at is also going to affect that too. If you like a warmer vape, you might get some of one flavor over another at a warmer vape than you will at a cooler vape. And it's very nice. The chai is not overpowering. The vanilla is not overpowering. You're just getting both of them there together. And I find it a very relaxing vape. I think it's something you'd want to sit on the deck at night, which I try and do every night after work and relax a little bit. And I definitely feel that's where you would enjoy this. And it definitely is what it says it is. And it's very nice. It doesn't have much of a sweet aftertaste, but there's a slight hint of sweetness that you get at the end of the vape, sometimes on your lips. Not as strong as, a fruity vape or anything like that, but it's slightly there. And it's a very nice, complex vape. The other flavors or the next one we're doing is definitely even more complex than this one. This is more vanilla and chai, and it's smooth and nice. And I like it. Like I said, I wouldn't vape it all day when driving in the car to work or anything like that, but I would certainly vape it, when I want to relax. I would keep this for a vape that I would want to use when I'm sitting down trying to relax. So we're gonna dry burn our coils here. Okay. Let that cool down. We're gonna re-wick it and we're gonna move on to the next one. The next one here is called Gentleman. All right. Description of this one is a savory blend of creamy liquor topped with caramel, accented with brown sugar and notes of toasted almond. So it's a liquor with caramel, brown sugar, toasted almond. That to me certainly is a complex vape. You've got 4 interesting flavors there. Again, same bottle, same style. Give it a little shake. I'm going to juice it up. And I'm going to smell this one and tell you what the first impression is at that point. Right. This one, it's definitely hard to describe. I'd say the liquor is probably the first thing I get. I can't be specific as to the liquor, just a liquor type flavor or scent. I mean, I'd say that's what I get most of, maybe like a brandy kind of vape or smell. Let's close off this airflow a little bit. Now, Again, it's a savory blend of creamy liquor, caramel, brown sugar, toasted almond. To me, that, like I said, I read that, I'm like, boy, I don't know if my palate's sophisticated enough for this. And of course, the more complicated a vapor or a flavor is, the harder it is to describe. The liquor is the first thing it makes me think of. The liquor, when you look back at it, the liquor is the first thing I think of. It's not strong. It's not like you're vaping alcohol. Nothing like that at all. A creamy liquor, I guess so, more like a brandy or something that's you would sip and that's smooth. I like a drink, I don't know if you call it, it's called 43 or Quattro y Tres. I really like that. In fact, thinking of this now, it's the holiday weekend. I'm going out to buy a bottle of that because I haven't had it in a while. So it made me think of that. I'm going to go pick up some 43. It makes me think of that, just a smooth liquor that is not strong, doesn't burn your throat. And of course, this isn't like that at all, but it makes me think of that kind of smooth liquor that you just like to sip in the evenings. So that's the first thing I get. Now, do I get caramel? I don't know if I'm getting caramel. I get the brown sugar sweetening it a little bit, and toasted almond. It's hard. It's hard to describe, this merging together here. Put a little more on here. I'm getting, I'd say, the best I can describe it is a liquor vape with all those things mixed together. You ever get those chocolates that come out around the holiday times that have liquor inside? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like those liquors where, with those candies, you eat the candy, you get the chocolate, and then the liquor comes in and overpowers the candy, the chocolate, and you just have that liquor taste. Either you like it or you don't. That's what I got to say with that. If you like those kind of candies or you're okay with them, then this is something you can try and you'd probably enjoy if you appreciate that kind of a taste. If that's the kind of thing that just turns you off, you're not going to like this. But if you like that kind of a thing, like those chocolate liquor candies, then this is something I think you'd greatly enjoy. I get that liquor straight through, and at the end, you get a different kind of liquor smell from it. The taste is one thing, and the smell is another, and it's slightly different between the two. Yeah, definitely like that. I guess the chocolate liquor candies is the best thing I can do to describe it to you. If you like those, you may really appreciate this as a nice liquor type vape to sit down. I'm going to try and pair this later with some of that 43, that alcohol, and see how I enjoy them together. I think that would make a good match. Very nice, complex. Chocolate liquor candies. That's what I'm going to keep saying. Chocolate liquor candies. That's what it makes me think of. That's what I think. If you like, you will like this. Okay, so let's put this one away. Tell you why I'm saying that later. Back in the same box that it came from. I got some juice in my hands, so let's clean that up. And finally, Gold Cutie. It's the last one, and maybe it's named after the girl in the picture. I'm not sure. She looks like a golden cutie. Don't tell my wife I said that. Hope she doesn't watch these videos. I don't think she does. Okay, Golden Cutie. The description of this one: a delectable blend of rich and creamy vanilla with a hint of cinnamon for that perfect balance. A tribute to the delicious and popular drink horchata. Okay, never had a horchata. No desire to have a horchata. So I'm just going to describe this as the juice that I get from it, and not as a horchata. Put a little more cotton this time, since this is the last juice, and I don't mind having it drip down into the juice well. There's my cap. Okay. So, again, rich blend of creamy vanilla with a hint of cinnamon. Vanilla and cinnamon. And vaping it right away, I get the cinnamon. Or not vaping it, but when I burned it, I could smell the cinnamon in the air. Definitely, I think, a little sweeter than the other vapes. And you get the vanilla right off with the cinnamon finish. And the cinnamon finish is not overpowering. I have some other cinnamon vapes that are strong cinnamon that you can't even, I couldn't even vape it in a dripper at 61 watts that I'm at now on a 0.5 ohm coil. Cinnamon vapes, a lot of times you got to vape them, you know, in the 20 watt range on a 1.2 ohm coil or 30 watt range, just because they're so overpowering. This is not like that at all. This is just a nice vanilla with a light cinnamon finish. I would say this is the least complex of the flavors out of the three, because you're just getting a light vanilla in the beginning and a light cinnamon at the end. I think it's pretty clean like that. I don't think there's too many different flavors to get from it. You get vanilla, you get cinnamon, vanilla, cinnamon, vanilla, cinnamon every time, and it seems to be pretty consistent. It's nice, it's smooth. The vanilla is not super strong. I think the vanilla is kind of light. It's not like the Aroma, the first one. Aroma, the first one, where the vanilla was stronger in the beginning. This is a lighter vanilla, and then the cinnamon finish at the end. And the cinnamon's nice. You really don't get the cinnamon till the end. I don't know how they do that when they make these things. That the cinnamon really doesn't hit me until the end, which makes it nice. You get you get that vanilla, and you just a vanilla vape, and as soon as you finish that exhale, boom, that cinnamon hits you, and it just gives you a little extra sweetness, a little extra flavor to the vape, and that's nice. I like when it changes like that. Cinnamon finish, very nice. They're very nice vapes. Oh, by the way, I didn't say it before. They were sent to me for the purposes of this review, direct from DEBOSCH. So I should have said that in the beginning, but I'll say it now. But I like them. They're definitely complex vapes. They're not what I would take to me in the car to vape while I'm driving around and just want to have a vape for the sake of getting a vape, to satisfy that urge. These are kind of juices that I would want to sit down with and enjoy and relax on a weekend or in the evenings, or something like that. They made me think of pipe vapes, which are more complex kind of things that you don't usually vape a pipe in the car if you're a pipe smoker. That's the kind of thing you sit down, you enjoy, you appreciate it, and you relax with. And that's the way I would enjoy these vapes. And they're all good quality, and they're very nice. The only thing, which is not a negative thing, it actually, when I thought, at first I thought, should I mention it, should I not mention it, should I just contact them back and let them know? But then I thought of it, it kind of proves that they put a little more, I can't say care into it, but they put, these are more handcrafted, right from the manufacturing to the packaging and everything. And the reason I say that is this. When I got the first one, and this is Aurora, okay, and the Aurora is a vanilla, I got it, and I looked at the back, and even though it was in the Aurora box, okay, no doubt about it, I was positive when I took them out, I smell it, that's the vanilla Aurora vape, okay. The back of it, I don't know if you can see down here, says Gentleman. Now, Gentleman is the liquor vape. So I put it in the box, and I said, well, let me go open up the Gentleman one. So I opened up Gentleman, took it out, smelled it. Definitely the alcohol vape. That one says Aurora on the back. Okay, Aroma on the back. So the back labels of these two got reversed. Somebody put the two labels backwards. So no harm done, nothing terrible. And then when I was thinking about it, what that told me is, it's not like someone's taking the Aurora, or Aroma, I keep saying that, the Aroma, and putting label, making a batch of 1,000 of them, then putting them aside, then taking the Gentleman, putting 1,000 of them, putting inside, because then you wouldn't make a mistake with the label. This looks like something where someone is taking a bottle that they think is, certain flavor, putting a sticker for that one on the back, putting it in the box, taking the next one, putting it in the box, taking the third one, putting it in the box, then taking those three and putting them inside the box, to send to you. It makes me feel like that's what they were doing here and doing each one like that. All right, so the labels on those two were reversed. The last one, the Gold Cutie, was fine. So no big deal. I almost thought of it as a plus that this is kind of a more a handcrafted thing where somebody's hands are on this and they're taking a little more pride in putting this together. So there you go. It really feels like a handcrafted, put together, somebody packaging these things up, putting them in the box for you, and it's a very nice, complex flavor. I know I said it before, but I think these are the kind of vape that you keep aside, and then you sit down, when you want to sit down and relax, you pull these out. It's like, going to your good stuff, going to the good liquor in the liquor cabinet, kind of a thing, and really enjoying these more complex flavors and appreciating them. DEBOSCH e-juice, premium e-juice samples, let's see. So here this is at premiumjuicesamples.com. All right, and by the way, these are 70-30 VG juices. So these go, well, this is Canadian. This is $27.99 Canadian. If you look at the current exchange rate, let's see what Google tells us. All right, so this is saying, Google is telling me $27.99 in Canadian dollars equals $21.51 in US dollars. So perfectly good price, perfectly reasonable from what they're telling me here. I'm seeing it on premiumjuicesamples.com. Let's see who else, anybody else that has it in here. New pricing, Facebook, let's see. Yeah, the prices, I guess, just dropped on there recently, which is nice. And their actual website is just DEBOSCH.com. That's DEBOSCH. I will put a link below. Very nice website, nice, well done. If we go to shop on their website, their prices are, okay, same thing, $27.99 Canadian, so it's about $21, $22 US. Yeah, they're really nice. Check them out below, and tell me what you think, if you've tried these before, if you appreciate complex flavors like this and like something just to sit down with in the evening and enjoy. I think these are very nice. So give them a try, and thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you soon.